I think, as we said at half time, we just need to be a bit courageous and take some risks and get that ball moving, because we didn't want to play into St Mary's hands with their numbers behind the footy. So I think we did that really well that quarter, and obviously we've got 30 minutes to go to do it again.
Well, you were the hunted, then you become the hunters, and you really turn that pressure onto them.
Yeah, that contested footy, I think, again.
Yep.
And, Tanais looks sore, and Dan Jennings been on the fizz for a couple of weeks overseas. So, hopefully they're looking a bit tired like we did a couple of weeks ago. Having that game last week, I think, has topped us off nicely.
Mate, we talk about the breeze, but there's still enough inside 50s to be got going the other way anyway. They're sort of averaging 12 a quarter for the other end of the ground. So you're going to get your chances.
Yeah, I don't think it's any factor.
Exactly, mate. Yeah, you're going to get your chances.
I better go, mate.
All right, mate. Good luck.
Good luck, Matty. As the sun just rears its ugly head coming in that window. It's going to make it tough for this last quarter unless those clouds can get the cover over, and as the really good-sized crowd just makes its way off this ground.
Very healthy, isn't it?
Very, very healthy. It's good. I suppose, in a way, they've been pushed into one half of the ground, which perhaps probably makes it look a little bit flattering.
Yep.
As in when that other side of the ground is open, it's just all spread out. But still, the numbers on the ground, having a kick of the footy, and of course you were delighted with the Falcon. So
that was funny.
Yeah.
Just from the other huddle, boys. Interestingly, the coaches tag teamed at the two co-coaches, but then handed over the final address to Chris Jones, who spoke to the player group there. Not sure what it was about. It was nice and quiet, but it's interesting that he took the last moment there. Kane Tanais was listed on the board as a forward.
Interesting.
And he is standing at half forward now.
That's something different. Very interesting.
Chris Jones, of course, a two-time premiership player with St Mary's.
Yep, absolutely.
04 and 08.
Danny Hughes on Tanais. Just interested to see
Danny
there.
Hughes. He hasn't
Danny
played
Hughes.
since 2000.
I keep saying Danny. I don't know why I keep remembering him. Isn't it funny how you just remember those guys? And they just go in your brain.
Yep.
Sammy Hughes, I'm sorry.
Just got to transfer money to my son. He's at the bar somewhere and he's got no money. So,
Dad, I'm out of money.
I'll have to save him.
That's all right.
Bring it up on air, let everyone know.
Exactly right.
We like that.
Father of the year.
That's it.
I'll tell you what, guys, I hope someone recorded Steve Clark's three-quarter time address. It was absolutely amazing. I've heard a lot of footy speeches in my years in football, but that almost is the best one I've ever heard. It was all about having a defensive mindset for 30 minutes, making sure that they're in front. It's when every time there's a contest, they must attack the football at all times and getting that elusive premiership that the club is craving for.
His 2014 one went viral as well, I think, from memory.
Hairs on the back of your neck stuff.
He does talk very well.
Unlike any of us. Yes. Umpire waiting. I don't know. There must. Still a bunch of kids to get off the ground.
Anyone changing tips?
No.
No.
Nah, I'm still thinking less than 10.
And as the sun does us a favour and hides behind the cloud, that's great.
It's very nice.
There's some good cloud cover there too.
Kirsch, I did ask their strength and conditioning coach, have they got it in their legs? And he said that is the last thing on their mind. They will run this game out and they will be strong.
Well, that's what got them last time.
Yeah.
So,
and that was coming off a week off, so maybe playing last week could actually be a bit of a factor in this one.
Yep.
They've got that match fitness.
Yep.
Kirsch,
Dobson.
Yep, Dobson straight in the middle. So they're going their big guns.
And
Sherman.
Travellini onto a wing as well.
Yep. So just for the listener, we were saying about the 11 goals. They've been kicked towards the Bowen River end. That's the end that St Mary's are travelling to in this last quarter. They trail by a goal. Not sure in this
forward as well.
Forward. So it'd be very interesting. Not sure that it's a 3 or 4 goal win. I don't think it's even a 1 goal win.
And Lang's gone back. Milky is on Maloney, which is
very
sure about that matchup.
Yeah.
He's been a bit of a swingman today, hasn't he?
More settled on the Leopold side. It's still Pitt, Miller and Jai Thompson in the guts, obviously with Berry.
Yep, and there's another core group of players that can lift. Matty Miller and Pitt. Pitt's probably had about 8 possessions. Matt Miller's only had about 8. So they really need to finish this game off.
Kirsch, this is just my observation from sitting here in the dugout. If it comes down to the big man factor throughout the ground, I think that the two Mary's ruckman are shot to pieces.
Yeah, he's done a mighty job, Jack.
Absolutely.
Does it all the time.
As I say, it's the ruckman that win these games. All these little bastards get around and pick it up. As we're back in the middle, Berry wins it again, knocks it down to Jai Thompson, gets one over the shoulder, but the umpire says play on. Dobson out of the guts. Here goes. Wobbly ball forward in the Gillies direction. It's fisted away from him by McHenry. Gillies slaps it out in the Tanais direction. Ball goes over the boundary line. He says it's on the full. So whose boot does it come off? It's come off McHenry's.
Ball, No, he's going back to McHenry. It looks like
Tanais' boot.
Has Tanais rolled over?
Yeah. Nope. Missed it.
No.
You boys didn't see that?
Free kick to McHenry, Jaden. Inventive, some of these parents. Up they go. Jones is going back.
It's pretty standard.
Riley Hall, that is, sorry. Jaden, you're kidding me. Ball comes back. Matty Miller steals it. On the wing, goes with the left foot.
Great
puts
skill.
it out in front of Hardy.
Look at Howard go.
Hardy.
He's got
Put it in front of him.
Get it out the back.
Howard
There it
takes
is.
the chest mark. Ben Jennings just clips him.
Just a little bit of love.
Yeah, just gives him a clip.
Oh,
Always
and he's
giving it
given
to
Hall
Riley
an
Hall.
absolute berating then too. Benjanen's still going.
Jeez.
Well, it was on Hall who took that mark and played on with a risky handball.
Yep, and that's what he's letting him know all about. Howard has got 3. He's the leading goal kicker on the ground. He is. I would suggest the man on the mark is 28.5 metres out from goal.
Just to be
So,
precise.
just to be precise, he will kick from.
Walked it out pre-game.
He will kick from 31 1/3 metres as he comes in. Brandon Howard goes towards goal. I'm just looking at him. He's got it. He's got his 4th.
That's the one they wanted.
And they go to a 12-point lead. 2 more and I'm spot on. Leopold go to 9-7-61. St Mary's 7-7-49 on the Godding scoreboard.
Spot on, Milky. Just look at this on replay. They just got them out the back. Benjamin was the one that had to be forced to chase Howard, which is not what
Liam
they
getting
want,
a little bit
obviously.
excited in next door quietly. Just getting a fraction excited.
We talked about their play. We haven't seen much of that.
No.
And that
This
was
is the
it.
first
That's
quarter.
exactly right.
Yeah.
That's how they win this game of football. That's why they finished top.
This is the 10th game for the season that he's kicked up 3 goals or more, Brennan Howarth. And the biggest game of all, he's standing up. Sam Scott hasn't had a massive influence that we've come to expect from a player of his ilk. Hardy just falls short of him. Mini Falcon on Lang. Maloney assesses the options, goes towards Howarth. Welsh did well. Handball was pinched by Close. Miller stops, props. Handball's back to Burke from
left.
55. Nick Burke to the teeth of the goal square. 2-1 contest. Dobson is back there. Was pretty calm. Connors.
Good man.
Jeez, has to beat
Under pressure.
Jai Walker,
Post
and that's not an easy thing to do. His hands were good in the back pocket.
They're throwing everything at him, aren't they, Leopold?
Drives it down the line towards Gillies. It's sticky. Really nice by Tom Gillies. He's had some close attention all afternoon. Drives it from half back. It's not a fantastic kick and chopped off. Mark paid. Yes, it is to McHenry on centre wing.
Yeah, so it'll be McHenry. Umpire making the right call there.
Number in the middle here, Pitt ignores him.
He might look to switch it here. He's got Pepper on, and then he can go further Marcus Thompson quickly if he wants.
No, had to go, didn't he? Pulled
Yeah,
it.
He goes straight away.
Had to go straight away, and he chose not to. He chose to take his time, and then has to go short to Sammy Scott. It just pitched and all. No, he's taken that. He's taken that off his ankles.
He had a quick look at the umpire there, Scott. He
Now
was
the
nervous.
kick up to Matty Miller. He just couldn't quite hold it. Banjanin was good. He's got it to ground, gets the hands away. Garner was trying to get involved. But good stuff from Maloney. He just gives the hands off. Little no-looker. Now Sammy Scott just kicks up. Jai Walker got away. Look at him.
Scott,
He's
here it
just
is.
Wagner. He's got a man in Wagner. He'll have to be good. Really good mark. He's off. Logan Wagner's off, and he's kicked the goal.
This is their game plan,
Leopold.
boys.
They're on their way now. They got 10-7-67. They're out to a 3-goal lead. Mary 7-7-49.
Callum Wade down right on the paint.
Yep.
It's just in that contest. The centre half forward. As you say, Kirsch, that's how they want to play their footy.
Well, have a look at the hit-ups from the half back line. They've switched the play. They've used their hit-ups. They've wheeled and go, and what they get, that number again out the back.
Bryce Vincent just marched up from his coach's area to tell his charges, this is what we were down by last time. We can get back again.
27 points was the margin at quarter time in the semi-final, so it's not insurmountable.
Sun's starting to do its thing.
Milky's on his feet.
He's no good down there coming towards you boys, Callum Wade.
No. Oh, no. Keep an eye on boys. Comes out to Miller. Miller dishes off the handball to Nick Burke. Just pumps it long. Looking for Close. Leaves it behind. Picked up by Cole. Cole gets out the handball. Goes over to Riley Hall. He's dispossessed. They're letting it go. Close. No, he didn't let it go.
Sling tackle.
Had to be.
That was there.
Free kick to Connors. What
Boy.
happened there?
Drink more red milk.
Yeah, got her.
Jeez.
Voice finally broke.
Balls to half forward. Keast did well under pressure, and the kick will work in the end. Finds Jai Thompson. He's the man Leopold will look to. Finds Close, another man who needs to have a big output in this last term if we want to hold this lead. Goes short over the top. Carmichael, who's just come off the bench.
Yeah, good in the change move there.
Yep, very tactical.
It was.
So the former Hawk captain looks up and drives it on that left foot. Inside 50, Jones goes back, couldn't quite mark it.
Oh.
By Howard, ran into a bit of a roadblock. Wagner is met by 2 and then a heavy tackle, really nice tackle from Cole. Ball still in dispute. Howarth nearly comes back up with it in the end. Umpire circles and he'll throw it up directly in front where...
Nick Burke is trying to throw something up there on this side, and Callum Wade is pointing to his sternum.
Yeah, right.
It's like he's struggling to move properly and getting proper breaths in.
Look at Jai Walker just breaking away from there. He got the hands out eventually, but done for a throw. Now Marys can go. Gillies in trouble. He had to get the hands away. Sherman can't pick it up off his ankles. Getting involved there was McMahon. Came out the back now. Connors. He's been good. Kicks it out towards half forward flank. Underneath it there was Dobson. He couldn't quite hold it. Sammy Hughes is tracking it out to the boundary line, but will have a throw in. 65 round from the St Mary's goal.
Good spoil from Larkham.
So the umpire with it now.
Leopold players have probably got to be mindful not to keep watching the scoreboard and the time. And this,
they've got to forget about it.
Exactly right.
So Jones just with the two double fister, whatever you want to call it, getting it going forward. Marcus Thompson underneath, couldn't gather it. Garner got it in. Fazio was involved. Jones went again. Matty Miller's there. Fazio picks it up, can't take it cleanly. Now with it is Carmichael, just goes the short left foot ball. He got it to Burke, who's in the back pocket, and he's just telling his teammates to settle down and just chew up some time here and hit a target, and he just goes long, and it was a good kick to Berry on the half-back flank. He found some space.
Stop the big fella.
He just keeps working. He's done so all day. Jai Thompson now with a little chipping ball to Kerry Burke. He's got space as well. They're just picking holes in this zone defence at the moment. Jai Walker's in a lot of trouble. Connors is there to take the spill. Jones was there as well. He couldn't take it. Then Lang was involved. Maloney got the hands out of there. Maloney goes again, collects his opponent high. Wasn't paid. Now they can get away through McMahon and St Mary's. It's out to Garner. He's got Burke for company. Tries to keep it in, does Garner, but he just knocks it over the line. Throw in.
On the full.
On the full. Must have been off Burke's boot there, I think it was.
Yeah. Free kick to Garner, right in front of his St Mary's coach's box.
In the middle.
Walker.
Walker. Garner goes into the circle. Up they go. Fisted away by Jeremy Larkham. Good one. Down to Burke. Kevy puts it out wide to Jai Walker. Just kicks it out in front of himself. Then gets a kind bounce. Gets a ripping bounce. This bloke has lifted. Puts it out in front of Howard. Bouncing ball. Howard will go towards goal. Goes towards goal.
Oh, he was celebrating.
Oh, he celebrated. He gave it the big aeroplane.
Hit the post.
He did. He went the aeroplane a bit early.
Jeez.
No.
Ball in the hand to Harry Cole. That would have been
I
extraordinary.
hope there's footage of that celebration.
Sherman works hard. He gets the half back, tries to milk the free kick. And he did. He just lowered the shoulder against the bigger opponent. He goes quickly. Cole kept running for him. Had to be quick, did Connors, and he was. Cole streams through Simmons Stadium. Inside 50. McHenry from the side. Did well against Gillies. Burke at ground level. Larkham had to commit. Fazio at ground level. Shovels it out. Ripped of it. No free kick, is it? Yes, it is. Umpire says it is. Free kick going the way. I think it's Bond or Fazio.
No,
Fazio it is.
Again, we haven't called much of this bloke today.
Nope.
No.
Oh, umpire. That's.
Yeah, could go either way. That seemed worse paid.
Today we actually.
Callum Wade coming back on, boys.
Oh, he can't have been that bad.
Good news.
Yeah.
So Fazio comes in.
Big kick.
This is a huge kick. He'll
Massive
kick from
kick.
about 35. Fazio, he's pulled it
Isaac Smithed it.
through for a point. So it's Leopold on the Golding scoreboard. 10-8-68. St Mary's 7-8-50. We've nearly played 10 minutes in the last term with a 2016 grand final.
Oh, 3 straight kicks. Extra time. Could we just keep this game going, please? It's been too good. Let's have 5 minutes either way.
Since 1992, Milky, since the comp's inception, these two teams have never played a draw.
Marcus Thompson being born to play. He's gone out
Hold on to that one, haven't you?
He saved it until the right moment.
10-minute mark in the last quarter. He saved it.
And in that time,
you know when he sort of worked that out? When he was playing netball last Sunday.
And in that time, the ball found its way over the line.
Bloody netball. Give me a spell. What bib do you wear, you big goose?
Thrown into play.
BG, Big Goose.
You'll be part of this table before the end of the...
The ball back into the centre of the ground, coming up to us, Hardy. The
Look out,
man,
look out.
Wagner's out. He's got out. He's going to run the whole way.
This is a grand final.
1, 2,
Not gonna
3.
catch it.
He's going it again.
Game over. Game over.
5 goals. Brandon Howard.
Game over.
Calling it.
Yep.
10-minute mark last quarter.
He could have kept going if he really wanted.
Guys, you talk about execution. It's exactly what Stephen Clark spoke about at half-time, and again at three-quarter time. It's about execution, winning grand finals, and they're starting to get it together now, the Lions.
Well, the game's opened up and they're getting their run back on. So, hitting targets, hitting up at the ball.
Since half-time, boys, St Mary's have kicked 1 goal and Leopold have kicked 7. As the ball, as they go up in the guts again, Maloney's in the ruck, giving Berry a rest. Comes back to Carmichael, dishes around, gets the handball across to Jesse Lothian. Oh, had it spent, did Marcus Thompson. Lothian goes back and helps him out. As I said, toughest man to wear an apron. Puts it out in front of Cole. Shouldn't have pumped him up. Cole takes an intercepting mark for St Mary's. Goes into the hot spot. Gillies, third in line, going back trying to take that mark with Marcus Thompson.
Yeah, free
Take the
kick.
mark or free kick?
Looked like Fazio may have just dragged him down in that contest.
So free kick to Thompson. Goes into the pocket looking for, is it Carmichael?
It's Marcus Thompson.
No, not in the pocket. It's Marcus Thompson. He's kicked it to him. It's Carmichael. No, it's Nick Burke, I reckon, is it? No. Anyways, one with the shoulder strapping with the white boots. That's who it is.
And now it's with Marcus Thompson.
Yeah, Marcus Thompson in the pocket. Goes out wide. Oh, McHenry almost took the mark. Comes to ground level. Dobson. Oh, Sam Scott.
Oh, he
had it
dropped the
spent.
pill.
He had it spent, Sammy.
Still can't pick it up.
He looked blind.
Looked like a cow, as they say, a cow in a china shop. Can't pick up anything. No.
Who has ever said that?
I have. The ball goes out wide to Welsh. Almost taken the mark. It's Gillies off the deck.
Eddie.
Josh Eddie gets a much-needed goal, even though Kirsch has called it over.
Yep, over.
Gets one.
Kirsch, it's only 3 kicks.
3 goals, and we're only travelled 12 minutes.
It was 3 kicks 3 minutes ago.
Milky went early one game this year, and we let him know about it for weeks on after that.
Well, you'll forget about it by round 1 next year.
Good comeback.
That's all I had.
3 goals the margin in the grand final. Josh Eddie getting that margin back
Was Keast in the back pocket that I couldn't work out who it was, by the way?
8.56
I've been watching him.
to 11.874 on the Gotting scoreboard. Clearance goes Leopold's way again. 2-on-1 contest.
Good attack.
That's really well done by Wade. Handball's wide to Cole, who's played a nice last term. Had to be quick against Burke, though. Was dumped. McMahon harried over the line by Close. And we'll throw it in right under us on this near side, just forward to centre wing. Oh, it's been a tough, hard day at the office of both these sides. Leopold with the ascendancy at this stage. St Mary's probably need the next goal if they want to win this contest. Really good tackle from Pitt.
Lothian just berating the umpires.
Nothing unusual.
Yeah, he loves it.
Pitt wrapping up Van Janen, 3-time premiership player in Ballarat. Matty Pitt, so no stranger to a big stage. Van Janen didn't get a hand to it. It was wrapped up by Maloney. Lothian, look at that. Just burrows his way through. Maloney lays a nice tackle. I suspect we'll do this all again, right on the Blood Toyota logo. And we will. So we played 13 and a half minutes in the last term of the grand final. Players slow to get up.
As
It's
you
been a
expected
hard
this
slog.
time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stolky, I've noticed the emergency umpire hasn't been out there as much this quarter.
Matthew, he was put on notice after his last charge.
Pitt got the kick out. Cole slaps it clear, only as far as Maloney though. Inside out, Torpy. There's numbers everywhere. Lane got a fist to it. Didn't make
Big
eye
Jack.
contact.
Oh, Big
Barry.
Jack.
Look at Barry
Barry
go.
bursts through one. He's got a man over the top. Hardy. Just might be the bloody grand final. Hardy went left to right style, and it might be all she wrote. 4 goals to margin on the Gotting scoreboard. We played 14 and a half minutes. Leopold 12.880.
This game is
St
done.
Mary's 8.856.
Just to let you know, too.
I just like the chorus of weird.
Two of the most unlikely guys to get involved in that
we
scenario too. Barry, he thought, stuff this, I'm not having it.
Yeah.
He has been sensational, Jack Berry.
Kirsch, it's really funny. Every time you guys do a Leopold game, I hear you take the mickey out of Greg Hardy, but he did start as a centre-half forward for Leopold.
There you go, Van Janen.
Still doesn't mean he can kick right.
Just the way he drops it, Stocky, as the ball comes out. Kick up, Jats.
Kevin Burke was getting involved. He couldn't quite get to it. Garner was there as well. Carmichael picked it up, right foot little boot. Van Jannen's there trying to gather it. It bounced off his knee 3 times and came back. Now they get it back to Tanase. He's gone back to the half-back flank. He just needs to shift the ball up the ground. Now the kick finds a target. They're just trying to work it through hands. They've stuffed it right up. Sherman had to go back again. And now Fazio's over the top of it. He went in, but Pitt went harder. He got the hands out. Now McHenry's just going to throw it on the boot, up the wing. It's a little up and under kick. It's come off hands. Free kick going the way of St Mary's. I think it was for a push.
Tanase.
Tanase will gather the footy. Centre wing out of side as we look into a real bright sun. He's just gone short.
And you're the only one not smart enough to stand up.
Yeah, I will at the end of this passage, and Hayden McMahon's got it. The hand's doing an all right job, and this TV's saving the day.
Sure,
McMahon just sends it inside forward 50. There was a boot thrown out, it went nowhere. Now Pitt gets involved on a left boot, just clearing the area. St Mary's are going to send this one back again. McMahon once again. This is just going a little bit deeper in there now. It's going to come off hands. Couldn't quite hold on to the mark. Good Dobson. He's over the top of it. Strong tackle there laid by Keast.
Umpire.
And the umpire's just circling.
Oh!
He's pinned him. Mark him on the bottom of it. Yeah, you wouldn't be surprised the way it's gone today.
It's a game within a game.
And Gillies.
Is this theatre from AFL Bowen, guys?
Oh, I think it is. They're just going, let's get this one a little closer. So Tom Gillies, he kicked one today, and he made it look pretty easy with that one he did kick too. Went straight through the guts. He'll make his way in now, and he can't make any mistakes here. They've got a lot of time on their side, St Mary's. They need a goal. He's pushed it across the face, a minor score.
Oh, the Leopold crowd were up.
23 points the lead to Leopold, 16.5-minute mark.
Ball. No one wants to kick it in. No, they're waiting for Marcus Thompson to go back to the goal square to kick it in.
He was too busy parading Gillies.
Yeah, had to give a gobful first.
Just letting him know.
So Marcus Thompson, you reckon he'll just chip this one? No, he's decided to go long, looking for his brother at the back.
Oh, nice.
Supremely judged, Jai.
Ripper stuff.
Jai Thompson then spears it in, looking for Wagner, who's definitely lifted in this last quarter.
Yeah, they're
Chips
runners.
it wide, across to Kevy Burke.
Did well looking in the sun.
Burke then goes to Hardy. Here he goes with that weird ass drop, and he goes straight into the guts. Lines Howard. Can he line up for goal number 6 in a grand final?
He is far too close to the people to be passing this one off.
Yep.
Did that well, Kirsch. They didn't have anyone over the back, but they actually went against the tide and pushed up at the ball carrier.
They did. They just held it up. Got the right target inside 50. It was really well played.
Leopold Strucks are really holding up here at the moment,
It
guys.
is. Simon Grundle was the last to kick 6 for Leopold in their last grand final in 1990.
Brandon
This to
House
equal it.
has 5 goals, 1. In he comes. He's going to give it a ride. Bit of a skip there. Goes long.
Let's go back!
He's 6.
Double bloody Cobra
Double Cobra!
Double Cobra, get around me, boys.
Oh, yes.
That's 6. 6 goals,
Come
1
to
to
me.
Brandon Howard.
Wow.
Kevy Burke just about dropped him. Well,
Oh, yes, please.
on the Godding scoreboard. That takes Leopold to 13-8-86. They lead St Mary's 8-9-57.
Some of the crowd are leaving, Milky.
Yes,
They're leaving. They're exiting.
They're on the way out. Streaming out.
Yeah, and the other end too.
Yeah, there's still probably 12 minutes in this game, but he's long gone.
It's similar to Collingwood down at half time.
Back in the middle.
Ball, go on, mate.
Well
Get
done
going.
by Miller. Finds Jai Thompson. It's all Leopold now. Kicks to half forward. Close. Got a nudge.
Ball,
And then at ground level, he did really well. Picked up his own ball. Maloney's got the sit here. And he marks.
He's
He
off.
played on though.
He's off.
He played on. Hebbard wrapped him up. That's how it Oh dear.
That was
Just got
a typical big man sort
He
of
got
thing.
a bit carried away, Alex Maloney. Hebbard was right on him.
Not Brandon's. Hell.
No. So Matty Hebbard has the ball right at full back for St Mary's. Kicks very wide. Jones, he presented pretty well today. Plays on. Gets past Hardy. Tries to and does.
Got one on
Beats
the
2
chin.
tackles actually.
Jonesy.
Kicks over the top. Welsh had to go, but Jai Thompson. Now there is a captain.
This guy can play footy.
Oh yeah. He's on centre wing.
He's going to be the first person to hold a premiership cup aloft with a man bun.
Correct.
Yep.
Goes very short.
He had options.
It'll work too.
You hope he's the last with a man bun. Nick that thing off.
We played 20 minutes just on in this last term on the Godding scoreboard. All Leopold. It's a nice kick too. Really nice for Miller. Played a nice game of footy, this man for midfield.
Yep.
Yeah, he hasn't stopped trying all day, Matty Miller.
He's at half forward. just takes his time, soaks it in, then drives it to about 30 out. Maloney got both hands to it. Jones nearly threw it out of trouble. Really well done by Wagner. Attacked the contest well. Overrun at Travellini. Barely called his name today. Shovels it out. Pretty well done. Dobson. Here is Travellini. Hasn't been allowed the time and space to use his pace. Really well done by Pitt. Got one in the back from Travellini.
Oh, yes.
Umpire agrees. And Leopold will get the free kick.
Wagner cramping.
It was just that desperation, wasn't it, from Pitt?
Yep.
He was really good. And as he just stretches out that little bit of cramp and looks to send it inside 50 now. He'd have money on how I was ending up with it here. Goes deep. He's looking for a mark. There was a player there for Leopold getting a ride, but through Ben Dobson.
Oh!
Get out there.
Jeez.
He's kicked one with his ankle, and it found Zach Sherman. He can clear it to
Gillies at the
Jones.
back, just
Gillies is cramming up too. Jones gets involved. He's going to give the hands off to Fazio. He's just going to look for one deep. One over the top. There's Dobson. Sam Dobson, that is. Goes back to Fazio. Didn't sit for him. Marcus Thompson got involved. Now they're going to go again. Leopold through the centre of the ground. Simon Close has got it. He had Jai Thompson if he wanted to use him. He didn't. He's now going to find Matty Miller on the wing.
Marcus Thompson.
So Marcus Thompson. So now they just stop.
This is the moment
And just
you enjoy
chew
it.
up the clock, and you think, I'm going to be a bloody premier at the end of this one. Sends it to the half-court flanker. Look at that running.
No, he can't.
Oh, he could.
can't.
I reckon he'll sell a little bit of candy
I
around
want him to go
here.
to the barrel. I want to see
Here
a
we
barrel.
go,
was
Brandon.
cramping up.
This is his time. He's
Yell out to him, JB.
He's
Go the
close.
barrel.
Go the spiral. He just goes short. That's bloody boring. That's what that is. He goes short and finds Berkey. Leads up, and this is the guy too. The left boot.
Lefty,
He will
left boot.
kick this the
Yes.
height of the post through.
The crowd don't pay $15
Now look at
to
this.
see no barrels in a game.
Now Burke. This could be a special moment for him. He's got the crowd behind him.
Yes.
He'll turn and he'll give him a nice little finger twirl. I reckon if he slots this, he gets a little run around.
It's
left
coming back.
foot,
Oh,
kick.
it's gonna come.
The bloody left. There's the grand final.
What a goal. That was a fantastic goal.
Only because we're right over the top, but we saw the whole lot.
No, it's paid to the point.
Hang on.
That's straight through the middle. What? Hang on, straight through the middle.
For the review here, boys.
Hang on, let's have a look at some
Give us
replay.
There it is. But you watch. Have a look what the result is.
Hey,
Jeez.
Let's have a look at this.
Have a look where it's marked. It's marked by Leopold
In the
player
in the goals.
in the guy behind the line.
Oh, that
come
could
on.
have been a moment of madness by them.
Could have been.
They would have just finished their day off.
So on the Godding scoreboard, we better have a look at those margins. I think Kirsch,
Well, I
14-8,
think you might have it
92.
covered. Milky?
St Mary's 8-9, he went 14 points. So I think ours went the big
I'm
one.
pretty certain I predicted
8-9,
this game exactly how it's panned
Oh,
out.
blowout.
30.
30.
Disappointing work by the umpires to ruin the celebration. Mate.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
He
you're
was
right.
off and he was up and
They've
about.
No
waited
sense to
25 years for this moment.
The ball comes back in the guts. Miller just taps it across to his captain in Jai Thompson. Spears the pass into Maloney, who falls over. Then ball goes back. Carmichael gets barreled out of there by Josh Eddy. Goes back to Tenace. Tenace still off the back of the 50. Kicks the ball out into no man's land. Leading in the race is Keast. What can he do? Dishes off to Pepper. Pepper just goes back to Hardy, goes over his head, and the big running Jack Berry. Have a look at him. Gets around Garner. The two Colac boys. Goes over out wide to Weird Ass. Where'd he kick that? Just goes out to Matty Hebart, but Maloney's there to tackle him and does so.
big hit.
Bang!
They're still hitting them
Umpire's
hard.
still looking, letting them go, and said, give it to me, we'll have them all.
They've
Right out
found
the centre wing,
another set of
right in
legs.
front of Jason Stock and Barnesy.
So we're at the back of the centre square. This one as good as done. Leopold will be premier over 2016.
They have been the best side all year.
Yep.
Deservedly so.
One loss for in the regular season until they lost to this side in the semi-final, but they've bounced back as you would probably expect. All at ground level. Carmichael wraps his opponent up and we'll do it all again in the same spot. We've played just over 24 minutes on the Godding scoreboard last term. 14-8 plays, 8-9. 92 plays, 57.
Very healthy crowd, I reckon.
Berry, fists it clear. Thompson, so often at everything that Leopold do. Hughes done a very good job on Travellini today.
Will he celebrate?
Hall got over the top of Maloney. There's a free kick paid.
Here too.
Free kick.
Oh, they wanted the advantage.
Not sure that was a free kick in the first place.
Chopping of
Alex
the arms,
Maloney.
boys. Chopping of the arms.
Yeah, but what's wrong with the advantage?
Yeah, they were out.
They were gone.
Well, they hadn't really taken it. They were standing there
Maloney
waiting for it.
dishes off to Burke. He's 60 out. This would bring the house down. It's to the teeth of goal. McManus sit against Miller and fists it through fuller behind.
Is that the first rush behind for the day?
Just about.
Milky
That's all I've
loves the
got.
rush behind.
That's
as
the
Milky.
first rush behind for the day. The
I've
25-minute
got one
mark.
for St Mary's, Milky.
So do I.
Oh, I didn't. Must have
There you
missed it.
come.
Jeez, don't tell me I missed something.
McMahon just sends it a long way out of there. They're just trying to go up the guts, get the coast-to-coast going to St Mary's, and they're sort of out here. Bond gets involved. He's got a spearing kick up the centre half forward. Gillies underneath it. Got a little shove from behind, and then one in the back. Umpire didn't see anything there. Marcus Thompson now gathers it. He's just going to kick the ball up to Logan Wagner, who's had one hell of a final term.
Never.
He marks it in front of Connors, and then he's just going to go the chipping ball. Sammy Scott, centre wing. Carmichael just makes a little option, getting away from Tenace. Decides against it. Looks at it again. Now he's just going to kick it to a contest. He's got close underneath it. He's got Maloney at the front. Maloney, almost. Jones stole it. Now going back getting his haul. Maloney tried to tackle him close. He's chasing Travellini, who just kicks a little mung along the ground. Now going to get some runs. Eddie just goes up the wing. He's got Connors there. Coming up was Dobson as well. Now Banjanin doing the roving on this occasion. Did well. He handles over the top, but Berry's there. He just gets it on the boot a little up and under to the half-forward flank. Going back with a flight with courage.
Right on,
As Matty Miller gives off. Carmichael's away. No, yes, Cody Carmichael chips the inside 450 over the head of Howarth. And there's Garner, Milky. He's going to take it away.
That was Wade. Callum Wade gave it across to Josh Eddy. You still continue, even the big day, you still muck it up. Goes out goes out to Matty Hebart. Travellini goes past it again. Picked up by Jai Thompson, who just keeps getting his body over the line. Just has kick to kick with Matty Hebart. Hebart at half back. Oh, just a big mung floater from Matty. Berry reaches, tries to drag it back in, gives it across to his teammate, finishes up with Sammy Scott. Sammy Scott goes to Carmichael. Carmichael, as the cries of Leopold go out from underneath us. Oh, big flight from Mouth, trying to do everything.
He can do it all.
Goes back to Wade. Wade tries to get him out of defence.
Drives it from half back towards Welsh. Couldn't quite hold the mark. He'll get it back though. Ducks under a tackle and dishes wide to Connors in front of the interchange gates. He's right on the boundary. There's nothing home though. And fighting back is Darcy Keast. He's on his defensive 50. He goes laterally to his lookalike, McHenry.
Dr. Pepper coming up.
Pepper wants a bit of the action.
He does want it, yeah.
Look at him, he's got a real long
Ringer doesn't run that far not to get it.
Pepper just works very hard.
Hope he's sunscreen today.
Really nice lead.
Oh, he'll be red tomorrow.
He's at half back, goes looking for Maloney. Lang, that's agricultural.
Nice little boot.
Just sockers it clear.
Agricultural.
He's used his boot to good effect earlier in the game, Milky.
Yes, he certainly did. It was a cracking goal.
Only goal of the grand final. But that's a very shallow throw in too. Jones just pinches it out. It's all over. Leopold haven't won a grand final in the GFL until today. The drought's over.
Here come the fans.
Here they come. Look at them.
Streamed out there.
Absolutely. So the final score here in this Blood Toyota 2016 grand final is St Mary's 8-9-57. Went down to Leopold 14-9-93. 5 goals is the exact margin. Did anyone pick that? I think someone might have picked 30 points.
Oh, I've loved the look of it.
Buzz, it's spot on.
It's not. It doesn't work though. The 14-9 is 93. 5 goals doesn't work mathematically.
Yeah, mathematically that's wrong. And I love you got to love the fans sprinting out there. There was a Leopold fan, I reckon. He ran about 50 metres. He would have spilt his whole beer by the time he got out there. The thing was just pouring out everywhere.
That's 6 goals. That's why it doesn't work mathematically, boys.
Yeah, it's 6.
36. Anyone go 36?
Nah, Buzz is the closest with 5 goals.
Well, we'll give it to him. You get the right to shout all of us a beer.
I'm also pretty certain I said it'll be close all day to the last quarter and Leopold will break away. I'm pretty sure I said that.
You summed it up well.
You did sum it up well. So we'll, before they get going through all the medals and all that sort of stuff, best on ground medal, boys.
Oh, Struth.
Oh, come on.
No, not your votes. Just the best on ground
Throw
medal.
under the bus
That's all
right
for
there.
now. Just who would you think would get the medal?
I'd like to see Jack Berry win it.
So would I.
Yeah.
I thought he was super all day.
I think he was fair. They'll probably go with Brandon Howarth.
They will.
With his 6 goals.
Yep.
But I would suggest
If you look at their pure impact on the game, I think it was definitely. I think you're right, Jack Berry.
I can give you my votes right now if you like, Milky.
If you want to, yeah.
No, wait, it's all right. No, make sure I'm there, right.
So I'll just go through the goal kickers while we've got this bit of time with the setting up for St Mary's. Single goals to Josh Eddy, to Ben Dobson, to Tom Gillies, to Jared Garner, to Tom Lang was the goal of the day for certain off the soccer out of mid-air. Chris Jones, and 2 goals to Zach Sherman. Over the page, these are all single goals for the winners. Ben Carmichael, Logan Wagner, Nick Burke. Logan Wagner, by the way, had a cracking last quarter. Alex Maloney, Greg Hardy had 1. Jai Walker had 1. Simon Close had 1. Mitch Patton had 1. And Brandon Howarth had 6 goals, 1. Fantastic effort, and 1990 they won their last flag, Leopold, and it was in the BFL. In the BFL.
Yeah.
So as a club, it's taken quite a while, and it is their first GFL flag.
2 years in a row we've had a club in their first GFL flag.
3.
3 years in a row.
Colac, Joey.